8 undeniable signs a woman thinks you're the hottest man in the room. Ever walked into a room and felt like all eyes were on you? Well, maybe one pair of eyes was doing a little more than just looking. And guess what? That's not random in today's video. We're breaking down the 8 undeniable signs that a woman sees you as the most attractive man in the room. If you've ever wondered whether she finds you irresistible, you're about to get clear, undeniable answers. And trust me, you'll want to stick around till the end because we have a bonus sign that's even more powerful than all the others. Let's get into it. Welcome to Emma, your go-to channel for real, relatable advice on navigating the complexities of love and relationships. Sign number 1. She keeps glancing at you even when talking to others. Here's something most guys miss when a woman finds you attractive. Her eyes betray her before anything else does. Eye contact is one of the strongest, most instinctive indicators of attraction. If she keeps looking at you, even when she's deep in conversation with someone else, it means you've sign number 1. She initiates contact, captured her attention, and she's struggling not to show it. Think about it. Imagine you're at our party. She's chatting with her friends, laughing, completely engaged in their conversation, but every now and then her eyes flicker back to you. She might even glance at you right after she says something funny, as if checking whether you're also amused. That's not random, it's a subconscious pull. She wants to see your reaction. She wants to know if you're paying attention to her. And here's something even more interesting. Science backs this up. Research in social psychology has found that when someone is attracted to another person, their pupils dilate slightly. When looking at them, it's a biological response. Her body literally can't help but react to you. So if you catch her looking and then she quickly looks away, don't be fooled into thinking she's not interested. That's actually one of the most obvious signs she finds you attractive. She's just trying not to make it obvious. Sign number 2, her body points directly at you, even in group settings. And now here's something fascinating about attraction that most guys completely overlook. You see, when a woman is genuinely attracted to you, her body language tells a story, even when her words don't. Imagine you're hanging out in a cozy coffee shop with friends. Everyone's deep in conversation, laughing, joking, and having good time on the surface. She might be chatting. And sign number 2, her body language speaks volumes, nodding along with everyone else, but take a closer look. And you'll notice something subtle. Her shoulders, hips, and even her feet are angled just slightly in your direction. This is no coincidence. It's her subconscious mind quietly whispering, you are the most interesting person here. In fact, according to body language experts like Vanessa Van Edwards, author of Captivate Our Bodies, naturally gravitate toward those we find attractive or fascinating, even without us realizing it. So if you notice her hip, shoulders, or even just her feet consistently pointing towards you, it's not by chance. It's a clear biological indicator of interest. And here's a quick tip for you. Next time you're in a group P, pay attention to how she's positioned. If you find her subtly angled toward you, even while engaging with everyone else, congratulations. You're officially the hottest guy in her eyes. Pretty neat, right? Let's move to the next sign number 3. She laughs harder at your jokes than anyone else's. All right, guys, let's get real for a second. Not every joke you tell is comedy gold, and that's perfectly okay. But here's the twist. If you notice a woman laughing at your jokes, even the ones you secretly know aren't your best, it means something deeper might be at play. Think about it like this. You're out with friends. Sign number 3, she remembers the little things, casually throwing jokes into the conversation. Everyone chuckles politely at your OE joke, but she bursts out laughing. It's noticeable. You might even wonder, wait, was it really that funny? Spoiler alert? Probably not, but here's why she laughs so hard. Laughter isn't just about humor. It's one of the most powerful social tools humans use to bond, according to behavioral researchers. When we're attracted to someone, We naturally exaggerate our reactions because subconsciously we're signaling interest and creating an emotional connection. She's not just laughing at your jokes, she's indirectly saying, I enjoy your company, I love like you, and I want you to know it. This isn't just theory. A study published in Evolutionary Psychology found that laughter is a universal indicator of romantic interest and is often amplified in the presence of someone we find attractive. Essentially, the louder the laugh, the stronger the attraction. So if you notice her laughing extra hard at your jokes, even when your comedic skills aren't exactly Oscar worthy, it's her subtle yet undeniable signal. She thinks you're the hottest guy in the room. Let's jump straight into the next sign. Sign number 4. Her voice softens or addressing you. Let's talk about something. Most people don't notice, but it speaks volumes the way a woman's voice changes when she talks to someone she's attracted. Sign number 4, she gets jealous but tries to hide it. 2, you might have noticed that when she's chatting with her co-workers or friends, her tone is pretty standard, nothing unusual, just casual conversation. But then when she turns to you, everything shifts. Her voice becomes softer, maybe even a bit slower. It feels more gentle, almost as if she's trying to draw you in, making sure she has your full attention. This subtle change isn't just her trying to sound cute. It's a biological response driven by attraction. Women instinctively alter their vocal tone when speaking to someone they're interested in. Sometimes the shift is softer to sound more feminine and nurturing. Other times it can become deeper to sound more intimate and inviting. Here's a real-world example. Think about how she might speak to you when you're alone versus when she's talking to a group. If you're close, her voice is warmer, more melodic. It's almost like she's trying to make you feel special just with the tone of her voice. And here's the science behind it. Researchers at the University of Stirling found that attraction does indeed influence the tone of our voices. Men tend to lower their voices, while women often soften theirs when addressing someone they're attracted to. It's an unconscious way of making sign number 5. She opens up to you herself, appear more alluring and inviting. So next time she talks to you, listen closely. If you notice that slight change in her voice, whether it's more gentle or deeper, you can be pretty sure that you're the one she's thinking about. No question about it. Now let's keep this energy going. Next sign coming up, sign number 5. She finds an excuse to touch you. Casually, physical touch is one of the clearest and most intimate ways that attraction shows up. And you'd be surprised how subtle it can be. It doesn't always have to be bold or obvious. Sometimes it's those small, casual touches that feel just how much she's drawn to you. Imagine this. You're telling a funny story, something light and casual, everyone's laughing. And in the middle of it, she reaches out and lightly touches your arm. Maybe she even adjusts your shirt or fixes an imaginary piece of lint on your sleeve. Now, this may seem harmless, but it's intentional. It's her way of creating physical closeness with you without making it too obvious. You see, when someone's attracted to you, their body naturally seeks to bridge the physical gap between you two. It's like a subconscious urge to feel connected to you. Here's the cool part. Sign number 6. She makes time for you. When she touches you, even just briefly, it releases oxytocin, the bonding hormone. This hormone plays a huge role in building emotional connections, and it's often what makes us feel close to others. The more she touches you, the more she's drawing you in, the more attention she's giving to you without you even asking for it. It's not just about her trying to be friendly. This touch is her way of signaling interest, creating an invisible connection between you. So next time you feel a gentle nudge or a touch on the arm, know this. It's not by accident. It's her way of saying she wants you to notice her. Simple as that. Let's move on to the next sign. You're going to love this one. Before we proceed, if you find value In this video, please take a moment to like the video and subscribe to our channel. Your support helps us grow and makes you an integral part of our journey, and we deeply appreciate your contribution. Now let's return to our discussion. Sign number 6. She copies your mannerisms without realizing it. This one might be the most subtle yet powerful sign of attraction. If she starts mirroring your actions, you can bet her brain is saying, we're in sync now. Let's break this down. Picture this: you take a sip of your drink, and just to sign number 7, she compliments you often. A few moments later, she does the exact same thing. You cross your arms and boom, she crosses hers too. It's not intentional, but it happens naturally. You might not even notice it at first, but it's one of the clearest signs she feels connected to you. Mirroring is something we all do unconsciously when we feel comfortable or attracted to someone. It's like our bodies try to create an unspoken bond, saying, I like you, and I'm comfortable around you. And it's not just about physical gestures. People even start to match each other's speech patterns, tone and pace when they're drawn to someone. If you're speaking slowly and thoughtfully, she might mirror that pace. If you're laughing at something, she'll often do the same. It's her brain's way of building rapport and creating a connection with you, and it happens so naturally that she probably doesn't even notice she's doing it. In fact, neurological studies have found that mirroring actually helps build rapport and trust between people. When someone copies your mannerisms, it makes you feel like you're on the same wavelength, and that creates a deeper connection between you two. So if you catch her doing the same little things as you, like sipping her drink when you do, or adopting your posture, take it is a huge compliment. It's her body's way of sign number 8. She talks about the future with you, saying she's vibing with you. Now let's keep moving forward. There's more to come. Sign no 7. She adjusts her outfit or makeup after seeing you. Here's a sign that's pretty hard to miss. If she suddenly starts fixing her hair, adjusting her outfit, or reapplying her lip gloss after spotting you, it's not just coincidence. She's trying to look her absolute best, and she wants you to notice this picture. You walk into a room, and as soon as she sees you, she's suddenly adjusting her neckline, straightening her dress, or running her fingers through her hair. Maybe she even checks her reflection in the nearest window or mirror, just to make sure everything is perfect. Now let's be real, this isn't just about vanity, it's about attraction. She wants you to see her in her best light. She's subconsciously saying, I want you to notice me, I want to look good for you. This goes back to a deep evolutionary instinct. Humans have always self-enhanced when they're trying to impress a potential mate. We've been doing this since the dawn of time. It's in our biology. When we're attracted to someone, we naturally want to look our best as a way of increasing our chances of being noticed and being desired. So if you notice her adjusting her outfits or making sure she looks just right after conclusion and final thoughts, you show up. Know this. It's her way of saying, I care about how you see me, and I want you to find me irresistible. It's as simple as that. Let's keep it going. There's still more to come. Sign number 8. Other women notice her reaction and become competitive. Here's one that might blow your mind. When a woman is attracted to you, other women can sense it too. And guess what? This triggers something known as mate choice copying, which is a fascinating psychological phenomenon. Imagine you're at a social event, just casually chatting and enjoying yourself. Then you notice something interesting. Other women start engaging with you more. Maybe they're laughing a little louder at your jokes or subtly trying to grab your attention. This isn't random. It's so proof in action. When one woman shows interest in a man, especially in a group setting, it creates a ripple effect. Other women notice this attraction and subconsciously become competitive as they don't want to be left behind. It's almost like they think, if she finds him attractive, maybe I should take a second look. This is rooted in human nature. Evolutionarily, women have been wired to prefer men who are already desired by others, this is because it signals higher value. The idea being that if other women are interested in him, he must have qualities that are worth pursuing. It's an ancient subconscious mechanism designed to increase the chances of finding a high quitmate. So if you ever catch other women becoming a little more engaged with you when they see another woman reacting to you, don't be surprised. It's a sign that you're not just attractive to one woman, you're becoming desirable to everyone in the room. And just like that, we've covered the 8 undeniable signs that a woman thinks you're the hottest man in the room. But stick around, because I've got a bonus sign that will really blow your mind. Bonus sign. She remembers tiny details about you, right? This one is a game changer. If she remembers the smallest details about you, like your favorite drink, the story about your childhood, that random fact you mentioned weeks ago, it's a huge red flag that she's been actively thinking about you. Let's say a few weeks ago, you casually mentioned you like caramel macchiato, no big deal, just a passing comment. Then out of nowhere, she surprises you with one saying, I remember you like these. Now, this isn't a coincidence, it's care. She's been paying attention to you, remembering what you've said, and wanting to show that she values those details. Tess, here's why that matters. The brain is wired to prioritize memories tied to strong emotions. So if she recalls something small but meaningful about you, it means she views you as significant. Her mind has actually made space for you. She's creating mental notes. And those notes are all about you. This is a big deal because it shows she's paying close attention. And not just for a fleeting moment, she's thinking about you even when you're not around. It's the clearest sign of genuine interest if you made it this far. Type hottest in the comments to let us know you're part of our real community. Final words. If you enjoyed this, hit the like button. It helps this video reach more people. Subscribe for daily content and share this with someone who needs to see it. We've also handpicked this next video for you. Click on it now and we'll see you back here tomorrow